everyone, it's Nicole and I'm back for another video. So today I'm doing a Q&A and you guys asked me a bunch of great questions over Twitter and even a few in the YouTube comments. So thank you so much for asking, it means a lot, and let me go and answer these now. So let's get into it. Meg asks, status of your love life. Ooh, saucy. Taken by the internet. Literally, fandoms have destroyed my social life. Alone forever. Chloe asks if I have any suggestions for editing apps, and this also goes along with Davey's question and Kaylee's question, which is about editing and software that I use. So I'm a pretty basic and cheap person. I just use iMovie. It comes free with a MacBook, and yeah, it's basically just simple and easy for what I have to do. So yeah. Hazel asks, how does it feel to be famous? I definitely do not know the answer to that question because I am not or nowhere near famous, but it does mean a lot to me when I have people like you commenting on my videos and just talking to me and stuff. It means a lot. So if that's what you mean, then it feels good. Mandy asks, do I like Chris Kendall? Absolutely. Crapsticks, he's so funny, he is creative, he's a good actor. Yes. Amber asks, what's your favorite pinup? It's definitely a tie between the first one because iconic. I mean, they met like the day before. It is so cute. The ending and all the quotes and just everything about it is perfect. But I also really liked Pin-Off 8. They seemed more comfortable. I don't know, it's just very funny. I enjoyed it. Caroline asks, which YouTubers do you like and dislike? This also goes along with Annabeth's question, which was, do you have a favorite YouTuber apart from Dan and Phil? Obviously Dan and Phil. I also love Robert IDK, Shane Dawson. I love Jesse Page. I love Tyler Oakley. All my friends who make YouTube videos, obviously. I love Kala's Cool. She's just so relatable. Connor Franta. I love Dodie. I love Hannah Hoffman. Kick the PJ, Lazakoshi, Lucas Cruikshank, Colleen, and her persona Miranda Sings, Ryan Higa. I really like John Tozart, PewDiePie, obviously, The Gabby Show, and I'm obviously subscribed to like 100,000,000 more people, but those are like my top, I guess, at the moment. That's a lot for like, I love everyone. And dislike, there's no like specific person I dislike. I feel like all I have to say for that is if there's a YouTuber who likes to cause a lot of drama or is doing things just for money or views or attention, then I guess that's kind of like dislike for YouTubers. Maybell asks, if I were given one whole day to hang out with Dan and Phil, what would I do with them? That's a good question, and now that I think about it, there's like 3 main things I'd love to do. One is just hang out with them and talk to them, tell them about myself and the impact that they had on my life. Also, it would be super fun to go like to a YouTube party with them. Like we could be awkward in the corner, like standing by the food, and then I'll just be surrounded by YouTubers. That would be so cool. Lastly, I would love to make a video with them. That is like goals, top of the bucket list. Just make video with Dan and Phil. Like, yes. Oh, it's sad because it'll never happen. Maybell also asks what DNP merch I would like. I happen to be wearing Dan and Phil merch right now. I really like the Pixel People shirt because I don't have that yet. And maybe like one of their Galaxy pattern shirts. And Phil said he's thinking about pastel merch and I'm really excited about that. So definitely when pastel merch comes out, all of it. Just, I don't care what it is, I want it all. I dropped my phone. Ivana asks if I could be in any other place in the world at the moment, where would I like to be? Probably London, because Dan and Phil. And culture, totally just it's learning and architecture because of Dan and Phil. And British accents, yes please. And if not London, then Utah, because my internet friend lives there. Hazel asks my sock size. Do socks have sizes? Whatever fits my feet. Hazel also asks what my shoe size is. A 9. I got big feet. Deal with it. Nova asks, have I watched any animes? If so, which ones? I have only watched one anime, Yuri on Ice. I know I'm like behind on the anime trend and the anime fandom. I need to go and watch more. And I watched like 3 episodes of Your Lie in April. I know it's like gonna be a really, really sad ending because my friends spoil things. Cough, cough, Amy. Cough, cough, Maggie. So I don't know if I'll ever finish it, but we'll see. Ellie asks favorite Dan video, favorite Phil video, and favorite gaming video. Ooh. Phil's is obviously pastel edits in real life. I'm still shook over it. It was so good. Pastel Dan and Phil, like, yes. The top Dan memes of 2016. I know that like is a recent video. It just came out like a month ago, but it was so good. It was just so funny. Obviously, other ones like Dan's diss track is amazing. Halloween baking, that was something. And gaming video. I like the Pokemon Go videos because it was kind of like a vlog. So it's between Pokemon Go, the entire Sim series, because yes. Or one of their dancing videos, because, I mean, Dan and Phil dancing, like, of course. Daisy asks, how am I finding 14 so far? What would you want to change, if anything, for 15? Enjoy the mildly existential thought. Thanks, Daisy. 14. Mixed emotions. Not a big fan. School is very stressful. Lots of drama. Lots of things I just can't handle. In that aspect, I'm not enjoying 14. But then again, this is the year I not only found out who Dan and Phil were, but became obsessed with them. I started YouTube, and I met a lot of close internet friends this year. So BVB Uzum Houtler asks, would you rather meet your favorite YouTubers or your favorite band? That's a really good question. I would rather meet my favorite YouTubers because with YouTubers, you get to see their personality more. Not saying you can't with your favorite bands, but with YouTubers, you fall in love with them because of their personality. With bands, I fall in love with them because of their music, and it's just like a bonus if they have a good personality. Not saying I wouldn't want to meet Tyler Joseph, Josh Dunn, and Brendan Urie and all of them because I would. They have great personalities. Yes, they're so funny and they're so sweet. Tori asks, how do you cope with life? I don't. I'm spending all my life on the internet. It helps. Nika asks, do you like yaoi? So for those of you who don't know, yaoi is basically just like a gay ship. So like two guys in a relationship. Yes. I don't know if it's just for like anime characters. If so, then still yes, because Yuri on Ice, Victor and Yuri, yes, I ship it. Not saying that I ship people in real life too or anything, but yeah. Victoria asks, how did you find Dan and Phil? Fun stories. So I was hanging out with my friend Gabby. So last March we decided to meet up and go shopping together. And she was just catching me up on her life since it's been a while since we saw each other. And she was telling me about these YouTubers who she started watching, Dan and Phil. I've heard of them a little bit. PewDiePie talks about them in some videos and I like knew of them, but I never watched their videos or knew really anything about them. And for some reason, I actually took her advice and Googled them, which is rare for me. Like when people give me recommendations, I normally either forget or I'm just too lazy to look them up. But I actually, thank God, Googled Dan and Phil and watched their videos. Ellie asks, out of 10, how would you rate the Exposing Flameboy group chat? 1 million. That is the name of the group chat I'm a part of. Not only is it just like a fun, happy group chat, but everyone's so nice and sweet and they're supportive. They're just all nice to me and I love them. Ivana asks, how deep is your dimple in centimeters? We're gonna find out. Oh my goodness. Look how deep it is. Oh my goodness. It's a whole 30 centimeters. Caroline asks, do you consider internet friends real friends? Absolutely, like 100%. Distance does not define a friendship. All that matters is the conversations you have and how supportive you are and care for one another. And using Tori as an example, we've never met in person. We FaceTime pretty much every day for many hours at a time. We know everything about each other and we have a genuine friendship. I know she'll be there for me when I need her and I'll be there for her. The only thing is we're sadly not close enough to see each other in person. But that doesn't mean the friendship's not real. It's just a friend who you meet in ways different than in real life. That's all it is. They're still your friends. Mandy asks, favorite breed of dog? This is a very important question. It is a very important question. So I have to be a little bit biased here and say a golden doodle and a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix because those are the two dogs that I have, Murphy and Ellie. Mandy also asks if I could dye my hair any color, what could it be? For a while I wanted to have pink hair, not because of the girl from Lazy Town, but Jessie Page in college school. But my school doesn't allow it, and plus I realized it would clash with a lot. Like I couldn't wear this with pink hair, it just looked weird. I mean I could, but I wouldn't want to. Chloe asks, do I have a crush? Well, Chloe, yes I do. I'll be right back. These are my crushes. This is Dan. This is Phil. They're very cute. They're British. They're so sweet and kind and funny and yeah. But in real life, no, because I'm antisocial. I just poked myself in the eye. Annabeth asked, who would you rather be stuck on an island with, Dan and Phil or anybody close to you? So anybody close to me, so like family, I've been living with them for a while. Dan and Phil, on the other hand, I've never met them. I feel like it's my time to meet them. I gotta go with Dan and Phil because it's Dan and Phil. Sophia asks, did you ever doubt your dream would come true?
Did you ever doubt your dream will ever come true?
Well, unlike Dan, I don't have Phil Lester yet, so guess it hasn't yet. Ellie asks, Dan or Phil? Ellie. We've been friends for a month, and I think we know each other well enough that I can tell you this and you won't get offended. You cannot ask me that. Dan or Phil, you pick both. That's not even a question. You can't just choose one or the other. There is no one above the other. They are equal. They're both so different, yet so similar. And you can't just compare them, and they need each other. I know 2012 Dan said that whole thing about
we're friends, We live together, but we're separate people.
They're
we're not
not
a double act.
Well, you know what? Like 2012 Dan.
Excuse me. Could you please leave?
I don't know. Goodbye. Hello, 2012 Dan.
Didn't invite you to my barbecue, so why all up in my grill?
What you doing? So to answer your question, you can't really choose between them or like one of them more than the other. It's like an equal thing. Moving on. Aaron asked me what flavor of cake for our wedding. Hope you like it. And lastly, Jessica asks, how do you come up with video ideas? Basically, real life experiences. Like my gym class video, I came up with the idea for that one because I was in gym class and I'm like, wow, I really hate this class. And then other things, it's just like, I kind of want to film it. Like my get ready for formal video, I'm like, you know what? I want someone to talk to, but I'm lonely. So that is it for the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for asking stuff. I didn't think I'd get anyone asking things, so that's pretty cool that you guys asked me. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and you guys can leave comments and stuff and subscribe if you haven't already. So it's up to you. You don't have to. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.